Hi friends, so we are now in the direct instruction section. So what I'm looking for this is for you to take your tracker from last week. So you were supposed to track like times when you started to procrastinate and answer some of these reflection questions. So the first one is like, what was it like to track my habits when I procrastinated? So like, did you remember to do it right away? Did you forget and have to add it later and kind of guess? Did it reveal any patterns to you? Like what happened when you tracked yours? Did it make you think of anything? Your second reflection is what is a reoccurring habit that makes it hard for me to finish my work or focus on my current goals? So my biggest habit is like having my phone on me because I'm constantly on social media. Um, so like using your tracker, like if there was a current habit, and by habit I mean something that happens repeatedly. Like, so I keep turning on YouTube, I keep turning on Netflix, keep turning on my phone, I keep drawing instead of doing my work. Whatever your vice is, you got to try to identify like what is stopping you from finishing your goals. Okay, and then reflection 3, sorry. Yeah, fix that. So when I participate in this behavior, how do I feel? So after participating, you might like feel guilty, like, oh, I should have done my work instead. But I want to know what's happening like when you're doing it. So like the game just like super addictive, the video game you're playing. Are you just like really missing your friends? And being on social media like helps you feel connected to them. So you got to kind of identify like what's the reward here, because you need to identify like what keeps making me do this thing and like how can I work around that. Then your next one is when I feel successful in school, what small habits am I doing to feel successful? So like I remember to like sit and do my homework for an hour every day after school, or I keep a planner, or I have a to-do list. Whatever are things like if there was a time when you're like, yeah, I got this. Like what was happening at that time? Were you getting extra help from the teacher? Like whatever is unique to you. Okay. And then reflection 4 is like what time of the day or night do you feel like you concentrate the best? And like why do you think you concentrate better? So if you're not sure how to answer this question, you can also look at this article, like how to figure out what time of the day that you're most productive. So this gives you a little insight of like when are you like in super focus mode? For me, I figured out that I am a lot more focused when I am up early in the morning, which I know is not everyone's cup of tea. But if I can get up and do my work, then I feel so much better. And for some people, they might like focus better at night because the house is quiet and they're not going to get interrupted. So like, what's that time for you? So a lot of this assignment is just going to be like your own personal reflections. So make sure you are writing at least 2 to 3 complete sentences. They need to be thought out. Okay, and then I will see you in the next video for independent practice.